Hi folks, Mr. Ackerman here. Thanks for watching. Coming to you today with one of the strangest videos I've ever had to make for obvious reasons. And the purpose of this video is to let you know how I intend to make sure that your physics education continues as smoothly as possible under the current circumstances. Before we get started, quick public service announcement. I know you've been hearing a lot about social distancing and flattening the curve and all that. I want to remind you, you're in a science class, we respect the scientific method, and so I really would like to ask that you please listen to what scientists are telling us, what the health experts are telling us, which is that we need to keep our distance from one another because it slows the rate of transmission of infections. And while you guys are young, and I like to think of myself as being young, and we've heard that this disease is not so bad for young people. You might have it and not even know it, or you've had it and didn't know it. Yeah, that all that is true, but what that also means is that you can be transmitting it to people where it does matter, people who are immune compromised or who are older and are in that high risk bracket. So please keep them safe by distancing yourself and slowing the rate of transmission, easing the burden on the healthcare system. This will all be over someday, hopefully someday soon, and back then, when that happens, we want to be able to look back and say that we did everything possible to protect our fellow citizens. Anyway, enough of that. Let's get on to what you came here for. You want to know how this class is going to function in the coming weeks. So I've posted in G-Class a little message for you that you can read, and here are some of the things I'm going to talk about in today's video. Let's get started. First, how am I going to teach lessons? The answer is pretty much the same way I've always done, with you watching a video before you come to class, only now you're not coming to class. You're going to download those lecture notes like you did before, but you're not going to see me in person. Ideally, there would be a video conference like Zoom or something like that. But right now, the Board of Education has told the teachers not to use that, and the reason is they're not sure about privacy considerations. They're trying to work something out. Maybe that'll happen, maybe it won't, I don't know. So for the time being, I'm going to record a supplementary video, a short one, in which I explain how the lecture would have gone if you were there. So you're going to download those lecture notes like we talked about, and for the lesson that you're going to start with, Unit 3, Lesson 1. It's about uniform circular motion. This is the first slide. This is the second slide. So in that, I'm talking about what uniform circular motion is. And then, like we usually do, there's a practice problem here. This one's in the textbook, so you're going to go and do it. You all have the solution manual. It was posted in G-Class at the beginning of the course. So you'll check to make sure you got it. If not, you'll see what the correct solution is. There's also some things that might seem strange unless someone explains it to you. This one's about the planet Mercury, for example. I'll point that out in the supplementary video so that you know what I'm talking about. And finally, there's another textbook problem, and you know what to do with that. So that's how that's going to work for the time being. Okay? If the Board of Education says I can use Zoom or some other platform, then what I intend to do is have a time each day where I'm online and you can see my face and I can see yours and you can ask questions and we can have a conversation. However, if that doesn't happen, then how are you going to get extra help? Well, you're going to do it the way you used to. You're going to send me an email. If you want, I'm going to give you another option. In G-Class, up until now, only I have been able to post comments. Now what I'm going to do is open that up to you guys. So you'll be able to post a comment which might be, hey guys, I don't understand such and such a concept. Can anyone help me? And maybe you're on G-Class and you see someone posted something and you want to make a comment. You could help that person, or you could say something like, yeah, me too, I don't understand. I will get to these at least once a day. And so, at the very least, I'll be able to chime in and help you guys. Again, video conferencing, live tutorials, we'll see if that's going to happen. If not, we always have videos such as this where you can see me and that will be the next best thing. What about evaluations? So I intend to continue with tests and labs as the main form of evaluation. What are those going to look like? Haven't decided yet. We're going to have to see how things go. I'm going to talk to my colleagues to see what they're doing. I'm going to find something that is fair so that no one feels badly done by, and so I can get some reasonable idea of your level of knowledge. So when you do a test, whether you write answers on a sheet of paper, photograph those and submit them, like upload them to G-class, or whether it's a G-class test, like a quiz kind of format, whatever that is, we will work something out. In terms of labs, you obviously can't do labs as we've done them before, so I got a few options. One is I could direct you to a video on YouTube that shows the lab being done, and you can watch it at least. Maybe I'll provide you with some sample data so you can analyze that. You can submit the labs like you always have in G-class. There are PhET simulations which are effective, but an idea that I had was maybe there's a way that you can use objects that are in your home in order to simulate a lab or to get decent results. Like in circular motion, maybe a mass on the end of a string being spun in a circle could be analyzed in some way. I think that would be pretty meaningful, and you could take your own data, you could involve your family members, your guardian, your brother, sister, whoever's there with you, and it would be kind of cool. I will think these through carefully so that everyone has access. And for those of you who don't have access to equipment, don't worry, you don't have to go out and buy stuff that you didn't intend on going out for. I understand we're in a tough situation. I will do everything I can to be reasonable and make it fair. How are marks going to be reported? The answer at the moment is we haven't decided. I'm waiting to receive instruction from the Board of Education. Whether it's going to be percentage or pass-fail, nobody knows now, so don't listen to rumors, don't get all upset. They will figure something out that is fair across the board. Since this is a grade 12 class, OUAC reporting is a big issue. Again, that's going to be sorted out in a way that is fair. No one asked for this situation, and so no one's going to hold you responsible. I believe I remember hearing, I think the Premier or even the Prime Minister, or some official was saying students are not going to suffer in any meaningful way because of this. So let's trust them for now and hear what they have to say when they decide. And so that leaves me with the last point. How are we going to deal with things that pop up which we didn't anticipate? The answer is we're going to deal with them as they come up, and I'm going to be as flexible as possible because, again, the overriding principle for me is you didn't sign up for this, I didn't sign up for this. We got to make sure everyone gets as fair a shake as possible. So if you have any questions or you're concerned, you know how to get a hold of me. You can email me. You can post a message in G-class. If you're doing so, please keep your messages professional, not inflammatory or gossipy or anything like that. If you're worried about anything, you can also message the admin. Mr. Fody is there. We're all there to help you, okay, guys? So Monday, get into G-class. Let's do Unit 3, Lesson 1. I'll have more information for you, and we're going to get through this. All right? I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be a challenge. It's going to be fun in its own way, and I will see you online. All right? Have a great day. Talk to you later. Bye for now.